Welcome everybody. Welcome back to Eddy Vs Cosmos. Get myself in position here. Alright, and we're good. Today we will be going over Leo.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7, Eddy Gordo. Leo. Get ready for the next battle.
Leo, I consider one of Eddy's better matchups. Simply for the reason of Leo's back 1-4, Eddy can back walk all options from that. So, yeah, we'll go over that a little bit later. But anyway, let's start from the top. Work on these punishable mids. Alright, so 1-2-1-1. Start with that one, and 1-2-1-1 is -13. So forward 2-3. But what's better than blocking and punishing 1-2-1 is ducking the third hit, launching while standing. Should always duck after 1-2 Leo. So whether punish that so just always duck, and you will always get punished. He's got to be quick on the 1-2-1-3, 1-2-1-1. Really be aware. He's got to be very alert. Be quick. Be very alert. So that's that. Go over that punish again a little bit later, but for punishment's sake, you block it, -13, forward 2. Next move is 2-2. 2-2 is -13 as well. You get forward 2-3. A move that hand slaps. I guess it does punish, but either way, forward 2-3 is probably better. It is natural on regular hit. Alright. Next move is 1+2. Power Crush. And that is -12 as well. Oh, hand slaps would probably miss back in the day. So this will hit at all ranges every time. Yes, -12. Yo, yo, yo! What's good, Patzer? Patzer the Great, the back 1-2 kid. Alright. Next move is forward 2-2. This move can be delayed as well. Extremely delayed. So -12. Another move that 1+2 would miss back in the day. So this is Eddy buff against this matchup is actually really good. So they do this against the wall to get a wall splat. That's why that move is used. And next move would be JJD, so I don't know how to go right into. I don't know how to go right into her stance, so let's just So then we got forward 4, 1, 2. Whoops. St. Martin. Hey guys. Hope you guys are having fun. Have a safe and fun trip. I love you both. Alright. Next move. JJD 1, 2. So this move is minus 12. Oh, or not. Oops. So this move was minus 12. Looks like it is safe now. So this is safe, this is no longer punishable. But what you can do, which we'll go over in a little bit, you can duck the high if you think it's coming. So that's an option that you can make the read. Now, let's go over the next. Next one will be JJD 3, 4. And this move is minus 12 for sure. Plus 2 will miss. And forward 2, 3 will hit. So definitely another example of the benefits of forward 2, 3. Okay, let's go over now these first 5. Every single move is either minus 13 or minus 14. Excuse me, minus 13 or minus 12. So it's actually very easy to practice punishing this, because I can't really mess up. Alright. So that's the first 5. Oops. And let me just mark this in the book. Alright. Next move is forward 1 plus 2, which is Leo's shoulder. Never see this character anymore, unless I remember Leo has a lot of good stuff for Eddy. Well, in Relax, I know they took away back on 4 cheese, but I don't know what else. Did they take that away? No. No, you can still hold back and get away from back on 4. So, Leo is not a good match. The only thing Leo has that beats Relax is like that. But she doesn't float Relax, so she's not that good against Relax. Anyway, forward 1 plus 2 is Leo's shoulder. What? Since when is a shoulder not punishable? So they've made this move minus 14, so that's unfortunate. Wow, lame sauce. Alright, I'll have to go back and correct that. Minus 14. Yeah, I just got real thirsty. Alright, back to business. That's unfortunate. Alright, down forward 2 is the next move. Probably one of the very common moves that you will see. Yeah, I don't know why they're making shoulders minus 14. That's not smart. Down forward 2 is minus 13. So forward 2, 3 is our punish. Another move that, oh my god, 1 plus 2 would totally miss back in the day. So forward 2, 3, perfect buff, no matter what the range is. Even max range, it will always hit. Except what? Ghost, Phantom range, it will miss. But that's it. But that's hard to hit that range. So anyway. Forward 2-3, minus 13. Optimal punish. Fubu. Fubu 1-2. I don't even know how to get into Fubu, so Fubu down 1+2. Okay. Fubu 1-2. You don't see this move very often at all, actually. Minus 14 on block. Just make sure. Alright, has a little bit of a pushback to it as well. So back 2-4 is actually a great punish for this. Range. Next one. Down back. 1+2, 1. This is what they use against the wall, excuse me. They do use the other one sometimes, but this is the move they'll use against the wall. Could be delayed extremely, I believe. Like the other one. Yeah, a lot. So, the punishment for this wonderful move is minus 12 as well. Another move that back in the day 1+2 would have totally missed. And if he just does the first one, I don't know if that's punishable. No. First one's safe. So yeah, that's that. So okay, now we'll review the next 5. Hold on one split second. We messed up. We have one more to do. Alright. Forward 2-3 on down back 1+2, 1. And the last one of this set is up forward 1-2. Also a move that can be delayed. So minus 14 on block. Can sidestep it though. So if they delay it, you can sidestep it. Or back 12. Back 12 kind of misses. It's interesting. So yeah, best bet sidestepping if you think they're going to delay that. If they don't delay it, it will hit you if you try to sidestep, and it'll hit you if you try to back 12. So probably best to just hold back here, but if they're fucking around and and it's a natural one hit, they're just like messing with you and just doing the first part, then you know at least, or if they're just delaying it over and over again, you know that you can step in. Whoa. So they have to fully delay it for you to be able to step in. Yeah, they have to fully delay it for the step. So use a step with caution. But like we said, minus 14 on block. Oh, I'm all confused. There we go. No. Looking pretty good, I would say. One more down forward 2 punish. Oh, I messed that one up. Where's my last down forward 2? Oh. That's unfortunate. There we go. Alright. Ah. There you go. No need to thank. Thank them yourself. Alright. Next move is hop kick. Up forward 4. Actually, hop kick has a name. Yui Bu San Jing Ti is the name of this hop kick. So, this hop kick will, a 1+2 punish should punish at all ranges, no matter how far away they are. Punish 2 will always punish, so, but if you want to maximize it, you can forward 2-3 it. So, honestly, pretty used to punishing hop kicks with hand slaps, so I'm gonna stick to the 1+2 on the up forward 4. Obviously, slash forward 2-3 if need be. No big deal. There's a bunch of big dogs around here. Next move is forward 2. Yeah. When you hear yeah, just jab. -10. Should be more, but -10. Step it if you needed to. Step away. Step right, step stances left. Yeah, you can step that right. That'd be pretty on it. But yeah. So yeah. But nevertheless, -10 on block. Alright, next move is forward 4-3. Forward 4-3 jails just so you can't duck it even though it's mid-high, but it is -12 on block. Another move, probably 1+2 would have fully hit, yep. So, but remember that Leo has a low. I just got robbed of that. Wow. Alright, so Leo has a low that comes at the end. Which is -12, so you always gotta be ready for that low, you know. Always look to low parry. Elisa has like the same move, except there's a mid at the end, and I thought of a way to remember which character has the low, which character has the mid, and Leo starts with an L, and low starts with an L. So Leo has the low. Pretty simple, right? Put it that way. Yes, Nashi has a legendary Fang. I think he's playing online matches, so he's probably in and out of the stream. But for mid-punishment purposes, we're just gonna practice the first two, which is the tailspin if it hits, because they don't do the low. If they do the low, they miss out on the combo. How did that happen again? Okay. So, first two hits is minus 12. The second hit, I should say, is minus 12. Punishment forward 2-3. Alright. Next move is back forward, 1+2, 1+2, 2. Again, you can delay the third hit, not the second. So the second has to come out immediately. Back forward, 1+2, 1+2. Oh boy. Third one, you can delay. So, Horseman Ray, what's happening? Hope you're having a good night. Oh, okay. So, let's start off with just the full string. So the full string on block is launch punishable, minus 16, I believe. So, there you have that. So, launch punishable, don't gotta worry about stepping anything, you know. King Ray, what's happening, man? I am streaming on PC, but normally I guess I would say I would play on PS4 just to try and keep it, you know, tournament standard. But I don't have a capture card and a whole like setup to stream on PS4. So yeah, just do it on PC. So yeah, so that's the first part of that move. Now, if they just do, let's see what happens if it's just the first two parts of that move. Whoops. So if these are the first two parts, it is not launch punishable. It's minus 14. The first two parts of that, minus 14. Sorry man, I'm actually doing like a tutorial, here, so can't really play any games right now. Been working on this project for a while now. I don't really play online much anymore. I got all these big offline tournaments coming up, so actually sticking strictly to offline from now until Tekken World Tour. But after the new year, man, I'll just play some games online, you know what I mean? Just casual, fun games. But right now I'm just trying to keep my timing right and just get really prepped for finals. So, sorry about that. But tell your son I said what's up, and we'll play soon, and I hope you guys are doing well. So yeah, so if they just do first two parts, it's going to be minus 14 on block. And if they do the whole thing, launch punishable. Alright, next move is while standing 1-4-1. So, two things to know about this move. You can low parry the second hit, which is your best option. If you ever see the while standing 1 come out, always go for a low parry. That'll get you out of any additional trouble that can come after this move. But if you happen to not low parry it, it is actually minus 14 on block. So, it's good to know. You can set it up where you're tech rolling, where it's like you're getting up into it. Or like that, where you have to block the low. Can't low parry it because you're getting up, so good to note that's minus 14. So we will go over that move again when we go over high strings. I guess, you know what? It's not a high string, so do I have it on the high strings? I'll send it 1-4. Yeah, I do have it on the high string. So we'll go over this move again. And duck and duck it, but right now we're gonna just block it so we can practice punishing the third move. Oh, man, I can't get that 1-2 punish right. Yeah, just gotta listen more. If you listen more. Come on. Give me that hop kick, I want it. Oh. They're giving me all the moves. I'm punishing right. Let's there we go. His moves do seem kind of safe, but they're not as safe as you think. It's a hop kick. First on the hop kick? Hop kick. There we go. Man, it's like impossible to come in after that. Alright, looking good. 60, 30, 10, 10. Give me those numbers. Alright, only have a couple moves left. We actually have 5 left exactly. So we have while standing 2. While standing 2. 1+2 will hit. Or forward 2, 3. While standing 2 is minus 13 on block. But I say we should go with the forward 2, 3. But at all ranges, 1+2 will hit. Nick, take that back. So we will always go with the forward 2. Alright, that is while standing 2. Next move is while standing 3, 1, 2. Whoops. I'll say 3-1-2, which is minus 18 on block, I believe. No, they have fixed this move, and this is not minus 18 anymore. They are not minus 14. Can't reach on 13. 12 misses, so this move is basically safe. So what you can do is duck there again. So while standing 3-1-2, do we have that on the high strings? We do not. Let me actually lay high strings. We do not. One standing 3-1-2. Alright, so I will write that down for later. I will take that off punishable list, and we shall move on. Next move is while standing 4, 1+2. Spaz. Alright, while standing 4, 1+2 is minus 10. See if we can step in any direction. Can't step it left. Down back 12 misses. And back 2 misses also. Yeah, so this move is one of those moves where you just gotta block and punish it. Minus 10. Uh-oh, excuse me. Looks like... When did this get nerfed? Okay. I like that. Forward 2-3. 1+2 would miss, but forward 2-3. We're in the money now. That is a pleasant surprise. Forward 2-3. Minus 12. Look at that. I did not realize that. How you like that, huh? This is why we do these videos. Next move is while standing 1+2, which is like a shoulder, and is minus 15 still. Still minus 15 shoulder. Which damage is this doing? 25? Yeah, it's pretty good. I guess it leads to some stuff. Looks like it leads to things. So yeah, push it back a little bit. But yep, launch it. Minus 15. Let's see one other thing. Let me go to these patch notes. Just make sure there's no new moves that I am missing. New move, JJD 1+2. There you go. Oops. JJD 1+2. See what this is all about. Blah. Not minus 12. Not minus 10. It's safe. Step it to the left if you block, though. It'll track to the right. Alright, so let's just double check and see what this is like. Whoa. Alright, so that Eddie's still back. Hold back. That move, the new move, doesn't do anything. What's that? And that's all we gotta worry about for Leo with the new stuff. Okay, let's go to the final move, which is back 4, 1+2. Let's just see if this move could be delayed. I believe no. Same timing regardless. All right. Move minus 12 as well. +2 misses, as usual. Forward 2-3 hits, as usual. Alright, so forward 2-3 it is. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, we will review these last 4, and we will move on to the lows. Luke Flywalker, what's good, man? What do you think of Eddy's versus Steve? I think Eddy's got Steve beat. I think Eddy has Steve beat, if you ask me.
Once Tekken, and Tekken is the key to life.
Yo, Luke Flywalker, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate the sub, my man. You have the key to life. But yeah, I think Eddy beat Steve pretty good. Steve can't float back 3-3, and Steve actually can't launch Eddy's down forward both kicks. So the fact that you can't launch this move, you just throw this. You just throw out down forward both kicks all day. All day. So yeah. Real good. Appreciate you, my man. I'll see you in Atlanta. I didn't know you could send that launcher. Oh yeah. Oops. I didn't know while standing 112 was while standing 412 was -12. News to me. Alright, looking like I got these moves figured out. While standing 2 is a little shaky, and while standing 1+2 is a little shaky. Lost to Steve last night to get 5th. Yeah. What did he do? You gotta take risks. You gotta do back 3-3s. You gotta like run up to Steve and just run up and do while standing 1-3. Because like, what's he gonna get? He don't get shit. So you gotta just like look for highs and space them out and just use while standing 1-3. Or if you think he's coming in for some shit like just back 3-3, there's no risk for it. And use a lot of side step forward against Steve. It's a great move to run on Steve because it beats all of his high strings and his back 1 and all that shit. So. Hopefully you bust him next time, man. And by the time you play that guy again, I'll have my Steve video out, and then we could, you know, maybe we can pick up a few things. I'll go over all that stuff in more detail. My man, that's awesome. They'll help, man. They'll definitely help on a lot of matchups. Once they post your brackets, you should see who's in your pool, and then lab up. I'll be making videos all the way up until the day before I leave, so. Oh man, that while standing 2 gets me. Yeah, I'll be at the battle opera for sure. That looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Alright, we're good. We're good on these. Alright. Actually, I am pretty thirsty. It's a lot. I'm not even halfway done. I am halfway done, but I wanna get some more water. I'll be back in a split second. Can't be getting thirsty. 41 minutes. That's a good time to uptime it, yeah. 41 minutes to go over all the mids, huh? Alright. There's been some characters I finished in 40 minutes. Leo's got a lot, though. Leo's got a lot of material. Alright. Continue this material, and we went over this move earlier. 1, 2, 4. Minus 13 on block, so if they want to try this shit, make them pay. Like I said, you should always duck after 1, 2. Whether they do 1, 2, 1. So it'll pull you down if you fuzzy duck. So you should always fuzzy duck and then let go. And then you don't have to let go after you block. So you want to let go and time your while standing 1, 3 as if you're going to beat 1, 2, 1. So always tap down back and get ready to while standing 1, 3, then 1, 2, 1. And then if you see that you're blocking low, then you can hit your 1, 3 and your hand will already be off the down back. Alright, let's actually duck this high now. There is no mid option now. Oh, I'm slow as balls right now. Damn. I hit gamble with that every time and I can't get the practice move right now. Bad. Trade every time. Alright, I'm not fuzzying. I'm hard ducking, that's why. So let's just totally just tap down back. Oh. Having a hard time with it right now. Alright. Well, regardless. Tap down back. Practice it. They don't use 1, 2, 3 all that often. So it's almost going to be like a surprise when you block the... I'm sorry, 1, 2, 4. When you block that low, it's almost going to be a surprise. Because mostly they use 1, 2, 1 to set up stuff. Just to get in also. So... Man, how many in a row are they going to do? That's crazy amounts. Probably like, that's almost, I feel like that's 10 in a row. There we go. Alright, so that's the timing. And it's still allowing me to block the low. Just by tapping down back, just a smidge. I was just late, my right hand was late there, not my left, so that's it. Just a tiny little tap, and you'll be alright. And that's the end of that. Alright, so 1, 2, 4 is minus 13, launch him, make him pay. And that's that. So next move is JJD4. This move is minus 12 on block. I believe you can step it left, yes you can. So if you get to the point where they just want to throw that out, you can step left and beat it. You can step it right if you'd like, which means that'll hit as well. But they'll get you if you try and, you know, down back 1 plus 2. So, but on block, minus 12. This move is down forward 2 plus 3. This move is minus 11, minus 12 on block. So just gonna get a while standing forward here. There's another move. I don't know if this is. What if they do the hop kick? Can you step that? Probably not. At least Eddy can. I don't think Eddy will be able to. So you can step it, but you have to do 2 steps with Eddy. Step, step. So yes, you can step left both options. But you got to do 2 steps if they do the hop. Alright, so down forward 2 plus 3 minus 11. And she is in a crouching state, so he is in a crouching state. Yeah. Leo is in a crouching state. So yes, you can't up 12 it. So yeah, minus 12 on block. Next move is the Hell Sweep. I'm back 4-1. Before we go over the low, let's go over the mid real quick. I did not do that before, but if you block that mid, it's launch punishable. Minus 16, I want to say, maybe more. Probably 15. Yeah, so minus 15. Block the second hit of the Hell Sweep punch. I'm just setting that up now. Hell Sweep. Minus like 30 something, 31 maybe. Forward neutral 4 would be optimal to punish on this. If you don't want to punish a forward neutral 4, punish them while standing 1-3. And that's that. Back to 1 plus 2. So we will just go over this move by itself since it's a mid. We're not going to start getting mixed up. Let's put you in crouch. It's minus 11. You step the second hit left. If he goes fast, you're back 12 the second hit. So if they do it right away, you get back 12. And then they do it slow. Fuck that one up, didn't I? Even better, so. Hold on. Repeat. Start over. Back 2, 1 plus 2 right away, or 2. Oh. Or they could delay it, right? So if they delay it at all, I just delayed it a little bit. It's gonna hit back 12 if they delay it. You can step left, but if they don't delay it, you could do back 1 plus 2. So it's kind of a interesting mix-up. If you just stand there and block it, it's minus 11 from crouch. So that's the situation. Can't interrupt it. Once they super delay, then you can interrupt it. And that's that. So yeah, so that's that move. And we will move on to finish up with the lows. Next low is forward 4-3-4. It's another one that I am not going to do with lows. I'll do it separately. It's literally just a low that comes after 2 mids. Very easy to identify. You always want a low parry. Blocking it, it's only minus 12, so that's all you're going to get. So go for the low parry. Not hard at all to do. And next move is quarter circle forward 1. It's a fun move because it's minus 13, so this will miss, but you get yourself a crouch grab. So Leo players like to use this move against Eddy because they know he can't launch him. But if you hit him with one of these, that'll make him think twice. about using it again. So I like that. Oops. No. There we go. No. No. Yes. Three. There we are. The crouch grab changes. Crouch grab will switch sides sometimes, not always though. Alright. I think that's enough for those moves. Got those all pretty good in the brain. Next, there's only two other ones, is while standing 1-4, which I don't believe is natural. No. But this is one of those moves where if you press down after getting hit with the mid, you will get hit with the low. If you press down back, you can block it. So down back actually has priority in this game for blocking over down. So this is just an example of why down back is actually a better option when you want to block low. It's a faster option and a better option. It's been like this since Tekken 2. I think it might have been like this since Tekken 1. So it's actually great. People don't really know that, and this is a great way to test that. Holding down will get me hit on both. Holding down back will block. So very good fundamental information to know. Thanks to this move. So anyway, this move is minus 12. One block. So while standing 4, but you know, if you see the one coming, you want a low parry. It's really the best answer, so you don't have to deal with the third part. And yeah, not that. And the last move I have for Leo is full crouch down forward 3, which is minus 26 on block. While standing 1-3 will hit. You can do a forward neutral 4 as well. It's a little bit of a shorter window than the down back 4, so if you want to go while standing 1-3, that's more than fine. So Leo looks like he's low, but he's actually in a standing state, so that's why the while standing 1 will hit. Actually didn't have anything for that. I wanted to see if he was standing or down. So just go over these two lows quickly. Oh, lovely. Alright. I won't ever mess that up again. I bet I messed that one up. Alright. See if I can react. Instead of just hold down, I'm gonna react. Reacting is way better than just holding down. But you can't react to all moves, so that's the thing. Practice mode. So you gotta. It's actually a nice way to practice. You can separate your lows. You can separate when you're going over lows, the ones that you can react to and the ones that you can't react to, and then you can just hold down and practice like punishing when you block the ones that you can't react to, and then the ones that you can react to. We can change the interval between the action, or it doesn't really matter. It's going to be different if you have multiple moves that you can react to. So it might be a good way to separate your practice. And that's the end of the lows. So we're on the last section. Well, actually we're on second to last section. Let me get another sip here. Sippy, water, drink your water, stay hydrated. Alright. Next one. So here we go again with this move. You want to just duck the third hit and launch punish, but if you want to, you can duck the last hit if they do the high. But there is a mid to this, so that's why you don't want to bother with ducking the fourth hit. You want to duck the third hit. And that's the deal with that. Next one is 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. Another move, another string you can duck. Leo does not have anything after 3 that's a mid. So, yeah. So anytime you see that high kick come out, make sure you duck and punish appropriately. Leo also has 3, 2, 4. So it doesn't really matter. It's just 2 moves, but they have the same start. So it's like 1 move really. When you duck it. When you duck that second part, you would totally eliminate both of the options. So we will not even bother with that other one, and we'll continue. Next one is JJD 1-2. We went over this a little bit earlier, and I said that if you think that the 1-2 is going to come, you can duck after the knee. So that is one of the options. Obviously, there is a mid after that knee, a hop kick. So you could really get blasted for ducking here. Use it with caution. It's just another way to get damage, you know. Am I going to do an Eddy matchup chart? Am I going to do an Eddy matchup chart? Sasha De Silva, thank you for the host. Welcome everybody to the stream. I am just finishing up here, going over the high strings, and I just recently went over all of the lows and all the mids that Leo has. Just doing defensive training, how to block and punish maximally. So, am I ever going to do an Eddy matchup chart? So you mean an Eddy tutorial, or what do you mean by an Eddy matchup chart? So that's that. Like I said, there is a mid that comes after that, so that's only if you really believe that they're gonna do that. A tier list based on who you think Eddy loses to and who he beats. Oh. I will do that actually. I'll do that one day when I have nothing better to do. Yeah, I never thought of that. Yeah, I guess I know in my head like the things. Another thing that they can do from the JDD stance that's a high after that knee is the 2. So that's another time. So whether they do the 1 or the 2, it's a high. You have the option to duck. Right. Yeah, I'll do that one day. I'll do that after all my training is done, after like globals, and things simmer down, and I have some free time to just kind of relax and not be like grinding every second of the day, you know. So that's another one. Another high from that stance. And then down forward 1-2, so can be delayed. No, it can't be delayed. That's just straight up. All right, so down forward 1-2, and if it knock this 1090. Mestre, that's right. That's my best strategy against Noctis. Don't give him any room to move. Just fight him. Rush Noctis down, like, forget about it. Then the matchup's not as bad. It's when you try and play a neutral game and a spacing game when it gets hairy. So down forward 1-2, just duck that. Leo doesn't have a mid from down forward 1, so anytime you see Leo's down forward 1, you want to duck. Anytime you see Leo's 1-2, you want to duck. And anytime you see Leo's standing 3 high kick, you want to duck. So those. Alright, looking pretty dapper to me. Alright, we got 4 moves left, and then I got some extra stuff to go over. Special Eddy versus Leo secrets that not many know about. Not many at all. Next move is down 4-2. It's a move I should be ducking. I could duck it on hit. I don't duck it, ever. I always block it. And I hope after today, I duck this on reaction every time, because Leo does not have a mid after down 4. So there's no reason not to duck after you get hit by a down 4. So that's down 4-2. Next one is back 2-1. Leo has anything after back 2-1? Yeah, so no. Back 2-1 is just a 2-piece that he has. It could be ducked. So I don't think anybody would ever think to duck this. But if you do, you're quite heroic. Remember, he has mid from back 2, so you got back 2, 1+2. see real quick. See if you can fuzzy duck after back two. You can, actually. Can you place your camera top right or left side, make it smaller? It's hiding the character's feet. Yes, I will do that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that suggestion. That should be good. Appreciate the suggestion. I should have done that a long time ago, not more than halfway through. A tiny bit smaller. Alright, that should be good. Let's see what we look like now. Still hiding the feet a little bit. It's probably a lot better, right? Yeah, still hiding the feet a little bit, but we'll leave it like that for now. I'm not going to rearrange it just yet. So, but thank you for that. Anyway, like I was saying, I think we can fuzzy this, so that mid comes out pretty slow. So we said that's minus 11. So this is fuzzyable. I thought I would say fuzzyable, but it is fuzzyable. There we are. Huh. Yeah, it's very tough. Whoa. Shit. There we go. Okay, you gotta that. It's gotta be such a flash duck. It's gotta be like the craziest flash duck of all time, honestly. It's almost to the point where you can't even hit confirm the while standing, but you could fuzzy the high. Damn. Yeah, it's tough. There it is. It's tough, very tough. Yeah. Not easy. Not easy, folks. So, but practice ducking this with a fuzzy. Flash duck, you get a side step is the worst. You should flash duck with down back instead of down, and then you'll never get a side step. If you look at my flash ducks, if you look at my ducks, they're all down backs. So I always duck with down back or down forward. Down forward is probably the best because you have a low parry built into that. So yeah, you should try and mess with that. All right, that's back 2-1. Next move is up forward 1-1. You don't really see it very often, but it comes out. It's a weird punch. It almost looks like a regular punch. So like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a hard move to duck, but just look at him for a minute. Let's just compare like up forward 1 compared to 1. So the jab is like, he just extends his arm out and holds it there for a minute. So if you see the arm extend out, is when you want to tap down, you know, down back. But he does have a mid from that. It looks like it's the exact same speed. Up forward 1-2. You said it's minus 14, so honestly. Hold on, so we got up forward 1-2, and then we got up forward 1-1, right? So let's see if we can fuzzy this one. That trill tech. No way. No way. Maybe? If we could delay it, we said also, I think, too. Yeah. It does come out a little bit slower, actually. So you could reverse fuzzy it, I think. Wow. It's also possible, but very, very difficult. So, at least it's something we could work on, right? I like that type of stuff. I hate that I'm hoping they touch. Yo, maybe they'll make this low unparryable again. Make that 14 frames and homing. Make that minus 12. Those are some of my wishes. What else could they do to Eddy that I would love? Don't make that launch anymore. Make that like it was in Tekken 5. Let's make Eddy S tier. I would love that. And then the last move we have, while standing 3-1-2. So this one, you duck the third hit. Used to be punishable. Now it is safe. And it is duckable. While standing 3-1-2. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me on that. Camera's kind of like low, high, low. Camera's kind of off. I think this is better. I think I'm sitting like this. I think I messed it up now. There we go. We're good now. Hey, give me back 1-4 also. Thanks for the follow, Lizard. Biako, what's up, man? Give me back 1-4. Unparryable. Minus 12. Homing and 14 frame startup. Yeah. Make this my big back 3-3 and while standing 1-3 minus 12 on block. Oh yeah. Let's just buff him to the buff him to the stars, you know. Wait, what just happened? All right, we're back. Eddy meter. I don't even want meter. moves look pretty good. Looks like we're gonna get into the secret moves. Secret Leo tech. Here we are, folks. This is what you've all been waiting for. Or like 15 of you. Give Eddy a sidestep next week. Eddy has a sidestep. Sidewalk, that'd be different. But Eddy's sidestep actually ain't bad, you know? Anyway, so the #1 tech that Eddy has against Leo is holding back against back 1-4. Just hold neutral guard, you're gonna block, and you're gonna be in the blender. So if you hold back, you will actually back walk out of the stuff. So it's always good to be holding back against Leo. So that's the first one. That's really good. Super cool. Next one's back to 1+2. Oops, I messed that up. I was back 2-1. Remember we said that if delayed, whoops. If delayed, it could be stepped. Here's an example of actually Eddy's sidestep. So it can be sidestepped left. But if they delay it and you do back 12, you have to wait. So if you do back 12 right away, you're gonna get hit. You have to wait till the last second. But you can step left, so that's your best option. Now if they don't delay it, whoop. I'm just gonna buffer that, so then we'll get the 1. Don't delay it, try to step, you're gonna get hit. But if they don't delay it and you just back 12, you're gonna get that. So that is the tech with this move. Whoa. There we are. Mega Lizard, what's up? So that's that stuff. Next one is back 4 1+2. Now I think we said back 4 1+2 is -12 on block, but we back 12'd. I don't think it could be stepped. I cannot sidestep it, no. But maybe, but not down back 1+2. So, honestly, I think this move used to be safe. Now it's -12. So, you're going to get 24 damage on a back 12. And you're going to be potentially putting yourself at risk if they don't want to finish the string, which that probably won't happen. But, forward 2-3 is 31 damage. So, probably better off actually in this case to take the punish. But that is an option, right? If they cancel, you're gonna get bopped. So it ain't even worth trying for this. It was worth trying for this for Season 3 because this move I think was not punishable. So forward 2-3 for your punish, and that's the end of that. The next one, up forward 2-1, is another move that can be interrupted with back 12. You could also sidestep right and beat Leo on this. So very good. Good usage of Eddy's sidestep in this matchup. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. How do you even cancel it? Oh. Down. Okay. Back 4. Okay, okay. Huh. Let me hold back. Yeah, so they can block that if they cancel it and hold back. So Oh, I see. Interesting. I don't think they can hurt you though. I don't think they have enough frames to really do anything. So actually, back 12 is not a bad option. If you want the knockdown, go for the back 12. If you want the damage, go for the forward 2-3. That would be my best advice. So like we said, up forward 2-1. You can step right. Second hit. If side stepping is too difficult for you, and you need to work on that, you can start off with back 1+2. But it's not very difficult. Just wait for the block, and then as soon as they're about to do it, time it right. So it all comes with practice. But yeah, this is very important because they do use that. So that is that. I think that's a very good one. And there's one more move. Quarter circle forward. 2-1. So Leos like to use this. Yeah, Eddy has a special sidestep. It's not as bad as everybody thinks. It works on a lot of moves, and I think it's part of why it's part of the secret of being the best Eddy and using Eddy to his highest potential is like utilizing his sidestep. I don't think any Eddy players do at all. So I think if I practice enough before this game is over, I could bring Eddy to the highest level and do that. I am burying Leo. I like this matchup. So a lot of Leo players will use this quarter circle forward 2-1 to like keep out. You know, if you're coming in, get the closed space with it. It's natural on hit, counter hit. They get all kinds of stuff after it on counter hit. So if you block the first, there's nothing you can do. But the goal of this is to get him to whiff the first, and then you can step the second right. Another thing you could do if you get him to whiff the first, you could back 12 the second. Yeah, you could really get him good. Get behind him. Yeah, so Eddy beats this move good. See, I'm trying to get full back. There we go. So you can get the full combo. So yeah, it was really good. Side step right. After that, get him to miss the first. You could even use side step 3+4 and get a perfectly straight on combo from that. So either one will work very well. And that's what I got for you. Went over a lot of stuff. There's a lot of good information in this video on this stream to how to beat Leo with Eddy. If you apply all this information, I guarantee you'll beat 99% of the Leos you play out there. So I'm going to upload this now onto YouTube, and then I'm going to write up my Lily frame data for tomorrow. Looks like I'm going to do the Lily stream tomorrow, unless I feel like I just have an abundance of energy when I'm finished uploading my video and I want to do that tonight. But either tonight I'll do the Lily, or tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning, early afternoon, yeah, morning, probably like 10 o'clock. Either 10 o'clock tomorrow or midnight tonight. That'll be the thing. So look out for Eddy vs the Cosmos Lily. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not. I am really trying my hardest to build that and get to 1,000 subscribers. That is my goal. And I appreciate everybody that has subscribed. I appreciate everybody that's been sticking with me and keeping up with all these videos and watching me. Luke Skywalker, thank you. Luke Flywalker, thank you so much for the sub. And thank you everybody for watching. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Biako, have a good one, man. And anybody that's going to Atlanta DreamHack, I'll see you guys there next week. we will host Eris, the man, the legend. So everybody have a great night. See y'all soon. Peace out, y'all.